This is Tank's Vlog, September 15th, 2019, wrapping up the day in sports. It was Barstool Park once again at Citi Field as two possible Cy Young contenders went toe-to-toe, a mano, 0 for 0. Hyun-Jin and Jacob deGrom did not allow anything. 7 innings each pitched. deGrom allowed 3 hits, had more strikeouts than Ryu. Ryu only allowed 2 hits, and it was just, they were in flat-out control all game long. It was just a matter of time before the game got to the bullpen. Whose bullpen pitched better? In the 8th, the Mets brought on Seth Lugo. Lugo did a fantastic job. Meanwhile, the Dodgers tried to mix and match, and it did not go so well. Mets loaded the bases, and Rajai Davis had a pinch hit for Lugo, who they did a double switch, took J.D. Davis out of the game, and this move could have blown up in Mickey Callaway's face. But Rajai Davis delivered a 2-strike, 2-out, bases-clearing double, had the Mets won the game 3-0. Of course, it was fun seeing everyone out there again. Clem was actually there today. It was great. Met lots of fans. Got on the train. Of course, New Jersey Transit sucks! You know, on the way to the game. And of course, got my Mets teddy bear today. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Can someone tell me this? I guess maybe they designed this teddy bear before the season. So maybe next year they'll be able to do it. Shouldn't the Mets have given away a polar bear? But nice little giveaway. Bow tie, of course. Never understood the bow tie. I don't think I could pull that look off. So anyway, trains are delayed. So I try to get on a train. The car is too packed for me to get into the car. So I try to get to another car, and they didn't open the damn doors. New Jersey Transit did not open the doors. And of course, then I see the ticket taker waving at me as the train takes off. This is New Jersey Transit Service. This is what they've brought. They've gotten fucking worse, New Jersey Transit has. Then the sign says 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes for the next train. It said 3 minutes for the next 30 minutes. And they ended up going to another damn track to get the damn train. Now we pay all this money for this shit service. New Jersey Transit, you are the absolute worst. Totally incompetent, and you're getting even fucking worse. Doing the rest of the baseball roundup. It was the Yankees 13-3 winners over the Blue Jays. Brett Gardner had 2 home runs in that one. Twins might have put the lock on the Central Division today as they swept the Indians 2-0 and 9-5 with Miguel Sano's grand slam capping a 5-run 8th inning that might have driven a stake through the heart of the tribe. Of course, the Mets didn't get any help. It was the Cubs beating up the Pirates 14-1. I tell you, the Pittsburgh Pirates suck more than the Pirates of Byzance. It was the Tigers 8-4 winners over the Orioles in the battle of the 2 worst teams in baseball, winning in 12 innings on a Victor Reyes walk-off grand slam. Red Sox helped the Mets on Andrew Benintendi's sac fly. He helped beat the Phillies 2-1. Astros 6-1 winners over the Royals. Astros and the Yankees still neck and neck for the best record in baseball. It was the Brewers beating up the Cardinals 5-2. The A's are starting to put that some space in the window for the wild card spot. 8-6 winners over the Rangers. I mean, we have to watch that. Look at what we might be watching in the wild card game. If the season ended today, it would be the battle of the awful stadiums, the A's and the Rays. Diamondbacks got one hit only, but they made the hit count. It was Nick Ahmed's triple that scored the winning run. Rockies over the Padres 11-10. Marlins 4-2 winners over the Giants. Rays got a 3-run double from Travis d'Arnaud in the 6th inning to beat the Angels 3-1. Boy, the Angels have just absolutely played dreadful baseball lately. And the Mariners beat the White Sox 2-1. Moving to college football, week 3, and God, what a horrible week. I haven't seen, we're talking just shit game after shit game after shit game. There was no juicy matchups this week, no juice whatsoever. On Friday night, Washington State beat Houston 31-24. And on Saturday, number 1, Clemson took down Syracuse 41-6. Trevor Lawrence, a little shaky, but finished the game strong. Tua Tagovailoa, meanwhile, is looking like a Heisman winner. Will he be in Aqua next year? 444 yards passing, 5 touchdowns. Alabama, 47-23 winners over South Carolina. Georgia honored the wife of Arkansas State's coach and then went out and throttled Arkansas State 55-0. LSU over Northwestern State 65-14. Jalen Hurts led Oklahoma to a 48-14 win over UCLA. The Bruins. Chip Kelly just can't get this program turned around. Now 0-3. Ohio State dotted the I and beat Indiana 51-10. Notre Dame had no issue beating up New Mexico 66-14. Auburn over Kent State 55-16. Florida rallied, scoring 19 unanswered points in the fourth quarter to beat Kentucky 29-21. It was Utah 31 zip over Idaho State. Texas beat Rice 48-13. Penn State over Pitt 17-10. Oregon over Montana 35-3. It was Texas A&M 62-3 winners over Lamar. Central Florida 45, Stanford 27. Golden Knights once again one of the best teams outside the Power 5 conferences. Michigan State had 12 men on the field for a field goal, and it came back to bite them in the ass as the field goal retry was no good, allowing Arizona State to beat them in East Lansing 10-7. That game was a real barn burner. Rain, storms, thunderstorms were the story in Ames, as the Cy-Hawk game was more exciting than even normal, as Iowa edged Iowa State 18-17. Maryland came back to earth, crashing down with a 20-17 loss to Temple. It was Boise State 45-10 winners over Portland State. Washington over Hawaii 52-20. BYU in overtime over USC 30-27, and Virginia over Florida State. No meetings of two teams in the top 25 this week at all. Let's see if there's any other notable games in the Power 5 conferences. Of course, Wake Forest beat North Carolina on Friday, and Kansas stunned Boston College. West Virginia beat North Carolina State 44-27. Virginia Tech over Furman, 24-17. The Citadel, 0-2. Shocked Georgia Tech, 27-24. It was Louisville over Western Kentucky, 38-21. Miami finally got their first win of the year, beating Bethune-Cookman, 63-0. If they lost to Bethune-Cookman, they would have shut the school down. Duke over Middle Tennessee, 41-18. Big 12 wrap-up. It was Kansas State in Starkville beating Mississippi State, 31-24. Okie State over Tulsa, 40-21. TCU beat Purdue, 34-13. And Arizona over Texas Tech, 28-14, scoring 15 unanswered in the fourth quarter. Eastern Michigan beat Illinois 34-31. Northwestern over UNLV 30-14. Minnesota survived a scare against Georgia Southern 35-32. And Nebraska beat up upon the Northern Illinois Huskies 44-8. Let's take a look around the Pac-12 if there's any scores of note that we missed. And, oh, here's one. Air Force. Off we go into the Wild Blue Yonder. 30-23 winners over Colorado in Boulder in overtime. Cal beat North Texas 23-17. Oregon State, probably their only win of the year, beating Cal Poly 45-7. And taking a look at the SEC. It was Tennessee over Chattanooga 45-0. If Tennessee lost that game, they would have shut down the program. Ole Miss over Southeast Louisiana 40-29. Arkansas over Colorado State 55-34. And Missouri over Southeastern Missouri 50-0. Today's three stars are Tua Tagovailoa, Jacob deGrom, and Chuba Hubbard. This is Chuba Hubbard. Yes, that's the guy's name. Chuba Hubbard, who had 256 yards running with 3 touchdowns for Oklahoma State. You know, I kind of want to see the Dolphins draft Chuba Hubbard in the 3rd round next year, just so I can say that Chuba Hubbard is a Dolphin. His name is fun to say, Chuba Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard, Chuba Hubbard, Chuba Hubbard. Can you say a name that's even more fun than Chuba Hubbard? Chuba Hubbard, Chuba Hubbard, Chuba Hubbard. Today's birthday shout-out goes to Dan Marino, who turns 58. And you know what? Dan Marino, at the age of 58, is probably better than any quarterback currently on the Miami Dolphins. And we take a look back to 1969, when Steve Carlton struck out 19 Mets, but the Mets won. Of course, this was 1969, so the Mets never lost at the end of the year. The Mets, despite the 19 strikeouts, got 2 home runs from Juan Cerboda, beat the Cardinals 4-3, and moved ever so closer to clinching the National League East. Check out the story at Barstool Sports and at Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Have a very good day.